Hi, welcome Priya. Do you too have pieces of clothes which you would like to keep it and not discard or declutter it, but aren't able to adjust and use it in the same way? Then here's a solution. Here I'm sharing an idea in which I'll be stitching skirt out of one A-line kurta and one existing skirt. This is how I'll be stitching it. Just see to get to know the way and the process how it is done. Also, I would request you not to skip the end part of the video to know exactly how it turned to be. For stitching this, I took my oversized A-line kurta, which I liked very much. This had floral print on the top and on the bottom, and which was just below my knee length, or actually to the knee length. This had in between polka dots and looked very beautiful when I styled it with red churidar or black plazzo and with black or red dupatta. I used it multiple times, and then as I didn't want it to discard it, I reused it with the black skirt. Now purpose of using it and stitching it a skirt, that I wanted to use this cotton skirt at home, and it had two georgette stripes on it. As I'm not comfortable wearing georgette cloth at home, so I wanted to put stitch a cotton part of it so that it will be comfortable for wearing and styling it at home or summer wear. Also, I have shared this skirt earlier in try-ons of the stitch clothes video. You can just check out how it looks exactly. I'll mention the link in the description box below. Also, I would like to say another thing is that this was only possible because my A-line kurta was oversized and the skirt was of the actual size what I needed, not very big or not small. So it turned out to be good one, and it was appropriate for stitching in that manner. For stitching, I have used below right from the polka dot. I haven't used the sleeve shoulder portion till the bust area, and used a bottommost portion right from below bust till the knee part. I've cut it into stripes portion stitches and then attached it at that portion. So you can see, so for two stripes I have cut one from the polka dot portion and one from the bottommost flare A-line flare floral print cloth. Cut it and then attached it back portion on the right side, and the floral print or the polka dot on the wrong side. Stitched it by giving the bottommost portion, which was going to come in the bottom, by giving a smaller pleat, arranging it equally and then setting it and stitching it. I have first given one single stitch while keeping it on the wrong side. Then I turned it, double folded it like I did stitches, and then stitched it, giving it a second stitch, but not exactly on the same part, a bit upper or bottommost portion where I gave a fold on that. I repeated the same process for all the stripes whichever I have attached. Now for while attaching this, some stitches came off and I had to stitch it in between, as you are able to see, in case if it comes in this part. Also, I would like to make a note that the skirt is approximately 10 to 12 years old skirt, which I have used multiple times, and I had removed the lining long time ago because it had a very small lining which was helpful only for the one pink georgette portion, and the bottommost portion was visible. So I just removed it because of that reason and used to style with some other lining cloth. Now, as this is a black colored printed polka dot or floral print, so it does look good and is not that transparent, so I'm not attaching a lining. In case if you too wish to style it or do it in similar manner, you can go out it with the lining cloth bottommost portion, that is the fifth layer with the floral print layer. I didn't double fold the cloth as both the cloths were double folded and seamed well, so I just kept it one upon the other, left a space and gave two round stitches, one on the top of the cloth and one on the bottom of the cloth. Then again on the top portion where I had to seam the floral print top portion with the black color plain cloth, there I started stitching this from bottom to top. So now I'll be stitching the fourth to fifth third layer to double fold it, as there was no double folded seam on it, and then I gave double stitches, one again the same way, one on the top of the cloth and then on the bottom of the fold cloth. Repeated the same way on the other one too, and with this I completed the stitching of my skirt. I stitched it a long time back, but it took a long time for the editing of this video as I put a lot of efforts on that. I expect a support and positive response from your side. Also, I would like to tell you, for stitching, I didn't put much efforts as this was easy to stitch and also turned out to be very useful and very beautiful. I would request you, in case if you too have this kinds of clothes, you can just try it. As you can see, in the first view there is a top, in the second view there is a skirt, and third view there is a skirt again, from which the first view stops. Two stripes are used to replace the georgette stripes of the second. Turned out to a beautiful skirt. I hope you like this video and this idea. Hope it turned out useful for you too in some or the other way. If you did like it or found it interesting in any way, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Do share it with your family and friends, and please do subscribe to my channel in case if you haven't done it till now by pressing the red subscribe button down below, and press the bell button. Do take care of your family and yourself. With this, I promise you to bring another interesting content very soon. Till then, bye bye.